Groovebox for iOS is an app for iPad and iPhone that helps you make your own music using synths and drum machine instruments. To get started, choose an instrument, for example, a drum machine. This opens the sound browser. You can browse different sounds, including drum kits. There are lots of patterns to choose from. Press the preset again to find more patterns. Swipe up or down to find more sound packs. When you've found a drum kit you like, tap Load. You will now be taken to Instrument View. Here you can play and tweak your sound. What you see here will depend on if you have purchased the extended instruments. The first panel of controls is free. Stop your overall session using the Start and Stop button. Let's double the pattern length. The overall pattern length is shown as 2 small lines. Now let's add some new drums. Check Snap is enabled, as this will help with your timing. Now check Record is enabled and start adding your own beats. After recording, an Undo button appears. You can use this to remove any notes recorded. Let's exit record mode. Now enter Pattern Edit View. The drum kit notes are now laid out neatly, ready for editing. Tap to add notes. On iPad, only one bar is visible. Just swipe left and right to see the other notes. To enter notes at different velocities, use the velocity selector. To move multiple notes, tap and hold Select. Now drag to move them as a group. Or tap again to delete them. More detail is available if necessary. Enter grid settings and select narrow mode. Now add some smaller notes. If required, you can delete the entire pattern easily. Or explore a totally new pattern chosen at random. To change drum kit sound and keep your pattern, tap the drum kit preset name. Then select a different preset drum kit. Tweaking the sound is easy. The low pass filter gradually removes the high frequencies. Pitch of all sounds can be raised or lowered. Length shortens the end of every sound in the drum kit. Change tempo by tapping the tempo button. Add a little swing using the swing amount control. Mute the drums by swiping a pad. Now let's add a retro bass synthesizer. Select a preset sound, press repeatedly for different pattern ideas. Let's stop the sound and delete the pattern. The lower half now shows the smart keyboard. Only good notes are shown. More notes can be shown. Let's record some notes. Check Snap is on, then tap Record. Tap Record again. Enter Pattern Edit View to edit your notes. Unlike drum machine patterns, synth notes' length can be tweaked. Tap the preset name and try a different preset sound. Close Preset View and switch to Instrument Detail View to tweak the sound. Shape sets the waveform type. Try the distortion control. Modify Oscillator 1 pitch and play with the low pass filter. Double tap any control to reset it. Groovebox always starts in the key of C minor, but it is easily changed. Now let's add a new synth, Poly 8. This is a polyphonic synthesizer, so you can play more than one note at a time. Find a sound and pattern you like. then click Load. The first panel shows you some free controls. The extended synth has many more controls. Add some distortion. Change how long it takes to glide from one note to the next. Add some delay. And tweak the filter and resonance. So we now have 3 instrument parts in our song. Press and hold a part to duplicate, delete, or mute it. To explore the full range of instrument settings, instruments can be unlocked. Swipe to the right, and here you can get the extended features. The expanded drum box has 4 panels. Global effects delays, waveform tweaking, and per sample editing. Retro Bass Expanded shows full oscillator, filter, envelope, LFO, and effects controls. Poly 8 Expanded shows oscillator, filter, envelope, LFO, and effects controls. The mixer on iPad shows volumes and mutes. On iPhone, the volume and mute controls are accessible in each instrument. When exporting and sharing your music, there are 3 options. The first is to export a mix. Select Export, leave the default auto setting, and choose either the smaller AAC option or the higher quality WAV option. Export as Ableton Live Set is great for Ableton Live users. It will build an Ableton Live project ready to open on a Mac or PC. This will save you a lot of time by setting important attributes such as tempo, clip colors, etc. Groovebox has been designed to be quick and easy to get started making music, for beginners and advanced users alike. Check out the other tutorials to explore the instruments and full depth of Groovebox.